Andrew Neil has built a reputation as one of Britain's most formidable political interviewers, and Keir Starmer found out why during a recent exchange that has taken the political world by storm. In a no-holds-barred interview, Neil put the Labour leader in the hot seat, delivering question after question that exposed Starmer's vulnerabilities and left viewers questioning his readiness to lead the country. From the very start, Neil made it clear he wasn't there to accept vague answers. He dove straight into the heart of Labour's platform, pressing Starmer on his economic policies. "You've promised to rebuild the economy, but where's the detailed plan?" Neil asked, cutting through Starmer's rehearsed talking points. Starmer responded by outlining Labour's focus on increasing taxes on the wealthy and corporations to fund public services. But Neil wasn't satisfied, firing back with a brutal follow-up. "Do you really think this will generate enough revenue for all the promises you've made? Or is this just political posturing?" Caught off guard, Starmer attempted to pivot to broader issues, but Neil wasn't letting him off the hook. He demanded specifics, pointing out that previous Labour leaders had made similar promises that ultimately fell short. This wasn't just a policy discussion, it was a pointed critique of Starmer's credibility and whether he has the substance to back his rhetoric. The tension escalated when Neil turned to the NHS, a cornerstone of Labour's platform. Starmer pledged to tackle wait times, invest in staff, and reverse years of privatization. But Neil, ever the skeptic, shot back, "Every leader promises to fix the NHS. What makes your plan different, and why should the public believe you?" Starmer's response, emphasizing Labour's historical commitment to the NHS, was met with another sharp retort. Neil reminded him that the system's issues are deeply entrenched and asked whether his leadership style was too cautious to implement the radical reforms needed. The exchange left Starmer visibly uncomfortable, struggling to articulate a clear path forward. The most dramatic moment came when Neil questioned Starmer's ability to inspire the nation. "Critics say you're more focused on not making mistakes than taking bold, decisive action. Is that the kind of leader Britain needs right now?" Neil's words struck a chord, highlighting a concern many have voiced, that Starmer's careful, risk-averse approach might not be enough to address the UK's pressing challenges. Starmer defended his strategy, arguing that steady leadership is what the country needs after years of political upheaval. But Neil countered that leadership isn't just about avoiding pitfalls, it's about presenting a compelling vision that galvanizes the public. For many watching, it was a defining moment that revealed the limits of Starmer's current approach. As clips of the interview spread across social media, reactions have been polarizing. Supporters of Starmer argue that Neil's questioning was overly aggressive and dismissed the substance of his policies. Critics, however, see the interview as proof that Starmer has yet to fully define himself as a leader capable of tackling the nation's challenges. This isn't just about one interview, it's about the broader narrative surrounding Keir Starmer's leadership. As the next election approaches, voters are looking for someone who can not only address issues like the cost of living crisis and healthcare, but also inspire trust and confidence. Neil's grilling has forced Starmer to confront the reality that promises alone won't be enough. He needs to show that he has the conviction and strategy to deliver. Andrew Neil's questioning was brutal, but it was also a reflection of the scrutiny any leader must face. For Starmer, it's a reminder that the path to leadership requires more than caution. It demands boldness, clarity, and the ability to connect with a nation hungry for change. What do you think? Did Andrew Neil expose a lack of preparation, or was this a case of unfair criticism? Share your thoughts, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay on top of the political debates shaping Britain's future.